Welcome back to Bahamut Lagoon. Nomura, there you are. Here we go. Leviathan, the Divine Dragon. Okay. Who's there? Is anybody there? A Divine Dragon. This is water? I'm underwater? The bed's in my helmet. I don't want to go back to the fair night. Why are you always scratching? I don't like that at all. Obtained 6 of Gunzo's on... Oh, come on. This is just getting gross. Copies of Gunzo's political essay, as well as some notes written by a prodigy. Gunzo, you would totally have a podcast if you lived to know. Some dragons over there. What's this guy doing? It'd be good for my health eating mushrooms all of the time. I'm giving octopus fishing a try. Sure. Pull them up next to me. Maybe you? After you get a bite, chase down the octopus left, down, and right till it starts going wild, then pull it up with the A button. Chase that octopus down. Okay. So do I hit right when it's right of like center? I'll figure it out. Chase down the octopus. Left, down, and right until it starts going wild. Okay. Trying to figure out how this works. Yeah, let's get the hang of this. We want to get whatever this prize is. Down, right. So I hit A when it's up, or maybe I hit up. Oh, it said left, down, and right. So maybe I. It looks like a standard sort of... Have you beat ActRaiser? Yes, ActRaiser was a while ago. I have not done ActRaiser 2 yet, but I have done ActRaiser 1. You can see full playthroughs on my YouTube channel. Okay. Right, down, left, down, right, up. Okay, so I must have to hit A when it goes up there or something. Let's figure this out. Chase down the octopus left, down, and right till it starts going wild, then pull it up with the A button. Do I have to hit up and A at the same time? Let's see. Right, down, left, down, right. Maybe I just have to hit A once. Let's see if we can't. We're gonna figure out how this works, dagnabbit. Right, down, left, down, right, A. No, that's not it. I'm missing something here. It's a fixed pattern. It's responding, so I assume that I'm doing it correctly for the first few button hits here. Let's try again. Right, down, left, down, right, up. Problem with mini games on Super Nintendo games is they aren't always explained properly. Then pull it up with the A button. Okay, let's try tapping A rapidly when it goes up. See if that helps. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes on this, but I might spend 10. Right, down, left, down, right. Okay, that one didn't work. Okay, we'll try some other directions. Right, down, left, down, right, left. Of course he is. Yeesh. He got stuck. I can't pull him out. I can't pull him out. You're a real lifesaver. No. Why would you do that? You're the worst. I'm in for it now. What should I do? What can I do? Really? Oh my god, is he singing again? That's fantastic. Good morning, Lucia. It's a lovely morning today too, isn't it? Why could it be so lovely? Could it be? Yes, it is because you shine just like the morning sun. That I can say for sure. Taramoor, you gave some sweet wine to Princess Yo-Yo and said, "Your eyes shine the way Maharo Lake reflects the evening sky. I, Don Juan, the real glass act with a heart so pure, would go into the subterranean cave to tell the divine dragon of their gleam." And that's not even the end of it. I understand how you feel, Lucia, to an extent that's almost painful. That I can say for sure. I, Don Juan, have fallen in love with Yo-Yo, the princess of Kana. This is no mere coincidence. Of that much I am sure. It is destiny that draws a man and a woman together. Fated to fall in love with each other. This was decided from the day we were born under these vast skies. One day our names will be spoken of together as one. Don Juan and Yo-Yo. Lucia, there is no need to cry over me, that I can say for sure. One day, you will find the man who suits you perfectly, the one whose fate has chosen just for you. The world can be a topsy-turvy place. Maybe Bikibacky is the one for you, or Bew there at his side. I got an octopus. Obtained a bastard sword and an aurora robe that the octopus spit out. Okay, that was... See what was in this house, I guess. Obtained 3 of Lucia's unmentionable. There are a surprising amount of baddies in this game. Just gotta say, it's a little uncomfortable, a little weird, a little bit much. Oy. What else? Did I check everywhere? bottles of Lukia's alcohol. What did it say? Anything in the bed? No. Oh, what's going on over here? I want mushrooms. What do you got? I don't really need mushrooms right now. I can buy them from you later, I think. I am a merchant. Sell us weapons. What do you got? Ooh, these are new. Cassandra. Currently have one equipped. Executor. Could probably use another one of those. Holding a bunch of fire rods. An extra one of those. Let's check the armor situation. Okay, back with diamond armor. Burning robes. Okay. And what were you up to? Poison and life up for you. Okay. So what do we have? I can up your poison with, I think, well, I can definitely up your HP a little bit. Do that, even out my numbers a little bit. What do I have? Do I have anything that I can use? Flame grass, ice grass, thunder grass, don't need that. I need a way to up either your poison or your life magic. I'm thinking poison because you're going to be primarily an attack character. Cookie, bitter wine, vile mushroom. What's the vile mushroom do? Okay, your life magic actually went up by 1 when I did that. Toxic mushroom. Health, thunder, dexterity. Okay. Bitter wine is fire magic. How about burnt cookie? What did that do? Knocked my affinity down. That sucks. What kind of weapons do I got? That's a poison affinity. Can I buy a bunch of those? Maybe I can. Let's see, was he selling weapons? He's selling Cassandra's. Okay, so if I buy 3 of those, I can equip them with my other light armors as well, but it does up poison significantly. I can use it. Evolved into a glorious. Okay, so poison went up by a fair amount when I did that. Go up one more. Okay, we're gonna get your poison maxed out, I think. We're gonna have to either finish some side quests and buy more of the Cassandra weapon, or sell some of what we have already. So let's sell some stuff. Oh wait, I wanted weapons, dang it. does it always move me off center from talking to you? Okay. So we're gonna sell some stuff. Political essay. Sleep magic. I have so many of these, but they're not worth enough to really bother selling all of them. I could sell one super vodka to make sure I have some. I could sell a couple ice brands, not all of them. Gauche. I got a bunch of these recently, but I'm actually going to use those to up somebody's power. I'm going to need those robes. And 3 more Cassandras to eat them. I've never seen this game before. It looks decent. There's a lot going on here. It's got issues with like the linearity of it. You can't go back to places. You can't revisit things. There's so much going on. It's tough to understand, but that's also because it's just a translation patch. It never got an official translation. It was never released after the Super Nintendo. I need, looks like 2 more Cassandras. Need something that'll up my poison just a little bit. What do I have in my inventory that I can feed to the dragon to up poison? Ice brand, flame tongue. Nothing great, nothing great. Bastard sword, battle axe, burning axe, rapier. I have another Cassandra I can use. Anything with poison affinity, recovery enchantment, death enchantment. I don't think any of my potions are going to do it. It's got to be like a weapon. Fire, water, thunder, heal. Ship's log. I mean, that's something. I don't know. Prodigy's notes. Political essay. Erotic book. Unmentionable. Let's try one pair of underwear. What does that do to you? Intelligence went way up. That's terrifying. I don't want to waste my super vodka. 1 prodigy notes. What does that do? Wisdom's at 100. That's good. I don't know. I think I need to go buy more of those Cassandras. I want you at 100 before the next thing here. Okay, so to buy 2 more Cassandras is 9,600. Not gonna sell an elixir, I need those. One super vodka, that's enough to get 2 of these. Okay, now I feed them to the dragon. And he is raring to go. From 82 to 94. Good. 1 more. perfect. And then the mushrooms would always trigger things. That wasn't what I wanted. Not at all. Okay. We were able to undo the mushrooms before with the panacea. What did that change when I did that? It downloaded that TIM. Okay. Trying to get your affinity up to 100. That's what I need to do. Oh. Okay. So what can up your affinity? Just no, that's just HP. I am not bringing back the blob dragon. That is not okay. Okay. I do the panacea. Does that up my affinity, or does it just drop the... Okay, it just drops the TIM one. Okay. This did it before, didn't it? No, it didn't. Okay. Ship's log did it, I think. No, it's just wisdom. It's not improving his loyalty at all. Let's do it. Did these up affinity at all? There we go. Okay, now my affinity's at 100. Now I want to get that up to 100 and have my mushrooms at 100. That's a much weirder one than I wanted it to be. I can't have my most powerful dragon having no abilities when I get to this point. Okay, we'll leave him like this until I can get more money and equipment and stuff to feed him. Because right now I can't feed him a ton. How about you? Let's up your fire all the way to make sure you're all set. Three fire rods do it? No, that's not quite enough. Need more. Luckily, I get these things by the truckload as I fight through these fights. There we go. At least your fire's maxed out. That gives you something you can work with. Did I max out your thunder yet? I did. Okay, your thunder is maxed out. That actually probably gives me enough to work with. I'm still fighting cold here. The princess had a dream of another divine dragon. Oh, just a sec. Gotta deal with something on the purple app, as they say. And the bot is gone. Apparently Leviathan lives in a subterranean lake near this village. Nobody's ever been in there before. Terrified, and I think I have a fever. Anyway, Matlet and Tycho are going to be meeting over there. Oh, I gotta do the voice. Tycho is busy with Maharal's reconstruction or something, apparently. Madelite is going to make a trade involving signed armor. The princess went with him. Okay. Let's do a side quest, level everybody up, get some more equipment. fight monsters or do I want to fight soldiers? Let's fight monsters real quick. That one was kind of fun. Defeat the enemy's entire party. Okay, so the monsters have leveled up a little bit, because those guys weren't there before, if I remember correctly. Let's see what my mighty dragon does to this guy. Just hellfire. That's fine. Ow. This game another playthrough, but let us know how it goes. Given that I can only go for a couple of hours at night, I'm sure you'll finish before I do, if you can get more time in. Gotta make sure everybody gets some experience. Kaboom! Just gonna do something every turn to make sure somebody gets experience. Oh, I only gets 289 for that? Theoretically, on the first map that you have these little demon guys, you could just sit a ways away from the boss for 100 turns and just level up like that. Like, it'd be the dumbest grind ever, but theoretically, since it's free and it grants experience and everything else costs MP, you have to be able to actually attack something. I think it could work. Rawr. Well, the big problem is these groups of enemies never make any attempt to engage, really. Let's find out what we need to use against a gargoyle. Poison pulse. Nice. Jeez. What you guys are doing? damage. Everything's 10 MP except for Bingo. So we'll cast Bingo. Go, potato, go! And the enemies should all skip their turn, basically, because they don't want to move. Main thing is it just takes time to get places. Spells with a range beyond 2. It was kind of no fun. Okay. Yo-yo. Love you, follow you. Just bingo on yourself. Sundak and Matlight will have you go over and deal with those 3 over there. And you 2 idiots, well, you don't do anything anyway, so. You will dance for us to keep us entertained. More experience off a failure than I do off an actual spell cast. That's terrifying. That one costs 1 magic, so I can just do that. Okay, at least the enemies are going to engage this turn, right? Nope. Well, that one is. Let's see what happens. Well done. Well played. Your tactical decision making is awe-inspiring. Okay, so Salamander, we're just going to set you on go for the rest of this, so you can just hit people. So that seems to be the way to do it. Do that to hit as many enemies as possible. Neutral magic. Sure, why not? I need to figure out how to get the leeches leveled up. I compare the stats between where's the other thing? Kaboom! Still can't hit anything. Nice. Can't quite reach yet. Okay, at least Twin Head's hitting somebody. Ooh, you'll knock them out next turn because they will not be able to move to engage you. That'll be fun. Sure, why not? Way to go, Potato. Good job. Good work. See if you can damage my rather powerful dragon. Why the sprites kind of look like Chrono Trigger? Yes, made by Squaresoft around the same year. And this had Nomura was the director on this one, so you're gonna see some similarities there. Now, Toriyama was involved in this at all, as far as I know, so you get more of the standard Squaresoft art style of the time. But the engine is probably, the underpinnings of it are probably directly related to what Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI were. As you can see how this eventually turned into like Final Fantasy VII and VIII and Tactics. The way the systems are working together, and how complicated some of the strategy stuff is, and the way the terrain is working, the way the dragon raising is working. You can see how, like, the genesis of some of those later games in it. Nice. Let's see what we can do with this. Pow. Oh, Twin Head gonna engage. Actually, I want to make sure I get the lightning in there too. Press splash. Rawr. I'm gonna move here. I can still engage him from a distance. And that'll allow me to sort of gradually retreat back toward the main group. this guy. Attack. Ice smash, ice tower, ice pulse. That was very helpful, my friend Dragon. That was very helpful. You know, your brother over with the head party, he cast a giant fireball on my enemies. But you didn't do that. That was pretty funny. Yeah, see, why didn't you do that? It was much more like you're helping. Don't know how to get your success rate up. We'll figure something out. Bring it on. Yarp. Hey, I got a plate mail out of it. I know somebody who's gonna level up. You fools. Yeesh. Really? You missed? Dang. That doesn't happen very often. Probably out of MP at this point, aren't you, Salamander? Yeah. Whack. Boom. Well, that's nice. How far into this we can get here? Hello, Cabot. How are you doing? Really not the way you want to go about this, Gargoyle. See? Whack. Rawr. And Salamander ate and left no crumbs. Good day, but I'm here as you kids are back in school, so hopefully things will go a little bit more smoothly tonight and I won't get any random interruptions. Okay. We're on Yo-Yo's team. We need to up your everything if we can. Wisdom's at 100. Let's feed you some swords. Oh no! A grand dragon. He looks like Stan from American Dad. Stupid thing, I don't know how to resolve that. It's something to do with the way it's set up, I guess. Your life is already up at 100. Feed you some plain old weapons and get you just like sort of powered up a little bit. Get your strength up. Get your aggression up a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. Okay. Now let's take a little break. I don't have to take too many detours. You don't tell me what to do. I'm in charge. I'm the boss. Yeah, I don't need any other equipment right now. Mushroom Store Bookstore. Mate signed goods store. Oh, interesting. So I can buy the Madlight armor here. Mushrooms. Those mushrooms. What do you sell at your bookstore, sir? Ship's log, Perennial's complex book, genius notes, erotic book. Fascinating. Okay. I think we're actually in a good place right now, though, so. Let's go on to the actual fight now. Okay. Faster sword increases attack, but for the most part you're using magic right now anyway. Fantastic. You're basically the best equipment you can get right now. Do that. You guys both have executors, so we're going to give you an executor. Executor, whatever. But you definitely need better armor. It's not even going to come up. You guys aren't really going to be able to engage the enemy from where you'll be, but I'd like to make sure you have at least something on. And who knows, it may actually help at some point. Diamond armor. Okay, that's what we got. Here we go. Enemy fight. Mission for victory, take down Scylla. You fight Scylla in the deep down. Mordwasser, Siren. Ooh, fantastic. Colossus. That's fun. Tentacles. Scylla. Okay, this is interesting already. I'm gonna have you stay with me for the most part. Let's see what happens when I do this. Now, let's see what Ice does while she's on the ice at the time. Okay, that worked. Yeesh. I'm gonna engage there. Let's have you. Your ice magic is weak, sir. Use your thunder magic instead. No, it's Scylla. What is this? The Odyssey? Kinda. Looks that way. Deep down, you have a reason for shame. dragon became a grand dragon. Now it looks like that. He looks adorable. He just looks so happy. Okay. Okay, my Velitra's up to level 5 now. But let's try white magic. Starfall. Ooh, new spell. Okay, let's see if I can put this guy to sleep. Worth a shot. He looks like he goes yarp 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 yarp. So the Mordwasser is still alive. You are going to go around the side here. No way for you to engage just yet. Oh. I'm going to drown the Mordwasser. Okay. Oh, nice. Now I can engage the... Okay, you're going to engage the Colossus directly. Let's see what happens. Interesting. You skipped the Colossus entirely. Why would you do such a thing? And what does it do? Oh my! That looks like a Final Fantasy VI monster sprite, but if it was actually animated. Like that, one of the Giguses you encounter in the mountains. That kind of thing. Not the time for that to happen. Just, you know, future reference. Okay, we're gonna engage the octopus. Not doing a ton of damage there. Okay. Let's see if attacking directly does better. He doesn't have an element assigned. But we're going to save your stuff. We're going to poison this guy is what we're going to do. Okay. Huh. What would cause that? Well, the dragons really don't like the octopus. See if that's strong enough to take him down. He's a big guy with a lot of heads. Got him. Okay, Twin Head's gonna engage the octopus. Oh, they don't look like anything. What's going on here? Why are you taking them so seriously? Okay, That's not a terrible amount of damage right there. Let's heal everybody up a little bit. Rap, rap, rap. Just gotta kind of focus on one at a time to make things happen, I think. See what this does to you. Big dragon, go! Well, it did something at any rate. Okay, now. Thunder Dragon, what do you got? Thunder, okay. Suppose I should have expected that. Yay. At least we'll get some experience out of it. Okay, potato, save the day. Oh, electro potato. Let's see what everybody does. Zero damage. Calamari. They're still up there. Fight to this guy. Hit him with 3 poison spells. One of them should work, right? Hey, that did some damage. Any of them successfully poison him? Let's find out. No idea. Let's see if I can get Dance to do something. Oh dang, they're too far apart. I can't hit both of them. Okay. Oops, I destroyed the bridge. I'm sure it's fine. What game system is this on? This Bahamut Lagoon was released only on the Super Famicom and on the Wii and Wii U Virtual Console in Japan. It was never released stateside. I am, however, through tricky means, playing it on Nintendo hardware. Sometimes you just gotta take steps. thing is, when I use Inspire in a fight, it costs 4, but when I use it outside, it only costs 1. I'm just not going to bother. He actually doesn't have enough health left to really worry about that. And I don't need any of these elements right now, so let's just do damage. Pop. Really kind of poof out of existence is funny to me. Boom. Actually, you're the one who has taken the most damage, so we're going to get you healed up. Okay, you Barney looking thing. What else you got? Let's destroy you as best we can. Sendak leveled up. What fun. Thunderball, don't engage directly. You're never very good at it. I appreciate your optimism, but it's just not your strong suit. See? It doesn't end great. Come on! Oi. That's a little better. Got him. We'll drown in 3 more turns. Well, we're going to do that then, because that's really funny. What we need is we need ice magic to bridge the gap. Game was pretty cool. Never played it. Yeah, I'd always heard sort of like vaguely good things, but I'd never played it myself, and I'd never even seen it played. But the name came up a bunch as, like, you know, around the internet, as these things do. You don't need to hit him, he's gonna die. Just let him go. Yeah, but I'd never even seen it played, so I didn't actually know that it was a strategy game. In my head it was always just another one of those Super Nintendo RPGs that never got around to. When you actually play it, you start to see all the mechanics that are going on. This is actually super cool. Even if I did accidentally turn one of my dragons into a bunch of mushrooms by accident. Yay, Ice Dragon! Oh no, do you still have Mushy Boy? No, Mushy Boy has been dealt with. He now is the Barney the Dinosaur looking one down at the bottom. Our big Cyclops giant thing. For a second there, about a half an hour ago, Salamander was a Mushy Boy, but I was not about to let that stand. Damn. A lot of experience there. Good job. Please don't destroy the stairs. I need those to get up. No! He was dying. He was going to die. Why would you do that? Hopefully that didn't save him and reset his drowning timer. Okay, so it did not reset his drowning timer. That's good. How much health you got left? Quite a bit, actually. Why are sorry you keep trying to save him. Just, it does not work for me. Dang. Poof. Oh, nice. Good job. I want to see what happens if he drowns, really, but I don't know if he's gonna make it there because probably everybody's gonna do just enough damage to make sure he stays alive. Make sure you're at full health in case the boss decides to wake up and do something dangerous. Let's see if that guy drowns and what that looks like. Drowned. That's fun. I like that. Okay, still gonna move? Yeah. Do I engage with the Colossuses, or do I just go straight for the boss? Yeah, I can take the Colossuses if they come for me. If I go straight for the boss, I have a better chance of eliminating it before anything readily untoward happens. Provided Salamander plays along. Dang. The madman can hit. Go ahead, show them what you got. Keep you guys up and running. Use Matlate as a human shield. See how many things we can drop on. Yeah, that was 660 damage against my most powerful dragon, so that means if it had landed against anybody else, it would have been very bad. Mr. Gunfire. These bottlenecks are making the whole strategy and tactics part of this rather irritating to engage with. And then this poor guy, he's way back here with Potato. Rawr. Just poison the guy, he'll take a crap load of damage at the start of his next turn. And I won't have to do very much. Oh, you're engaging with my strongest dragon again, huh? Elemendo's a beast. This is tempting fate. Let's do it. Doesn't seem to be particularly weak to thunder. And nothing particularly strong, nothing particularly terrifying. And now Salamander's going to destroy him. I'm out of MP. Divine dragons! What? Yay! Enemy lost. Player 1. Nice. Everyone gained all the experience. Yay, Barkley, from way down there, you did something. What's with this elaborate looking door here? Ah. Is something the matter, princess? Knew it. It's one of the divine dragons. It's on the other side of the door. Alright, it's our turn now. Let's go, Tycho. Understood. Wow, this is pretty sturdy indeed. It won't even budge. This will reflect rather poorly on the good name of Palace Armored Soldiers. It is just as I thought. We can't open this door with brute force. If this is a door to one of the divine dragons, then there's no way you could simply wrench it open. No, no. The only person who could ever open this door is one with the power to become a Dragnar. Step forward, princess. I understand. Give it a try. Oh, I put all of my strength into opening that door and it didn't even budge. Gee, just... Inside is the divine dragon, right? The divine dragon is calling out to me now. The divine dragon is just up ahead. I'm not sure whether or not the rest of us will be able to enter, though. I will not allow Princess Yo-Yo to be put into such a dangerous situation. You go on ahead and make sure that everything is safe first. I volunteer this man to do it for me. Divine Dragon is strong, very strong. It wants to give me something. Okay. Ooh. I'm not allowed in there. Ah, princess! Uh-oh. He's now endowed with the Phoenix Force. Oh hell yeah, the Divine Dragon is a witch from Madoka Magic. What is this nonsense? I will protect you, Princess Yo-Yo, even if it costs me my life. But I'm gonna run away. Princess, healer of our wounds. I can heal your wounds? Our sorrow, our anger. Come, listen to the call of our voices. Ah, please wait. Damn, music is banging. Stay with us, princess. Phew. Leviathan, the divine dragons. Anger, sorrow. The divine dragons, it seems that they're feeling anger somehow, and sorrow. At what, though? I don't know, but it still makes me sad all the same. Makes no difference to me. The divine dragons are no different from us. I felt my own share of anger and sorrow, plenty of it. I mean, just thinking back to the day that Kana Castle fell, each of my comrades in the rebel army have their share of battle scars upon their heart. Some of those scars they've kept so secret that they've never told a soul about them. I feel the same way as the divine dragons. Matlag once again making it all about him because he's the worst. Chapter 12. Sure it is. Okay. I already saved there. Okay, let's finish. Let's do chapter 12. Why is he like this? Because it's hilarious. And he's a good, irritating, but kind of endearing character. Forgive me about Balios. That robe goes all the way to the side. Knowing what is in the hearts of the divine dragons will change me. I will lose myself in the process. When the time comes, Balbalios, I want you to take over as the Emperor. Villain got more pathos than like 8 of your main characters. That human is the one we are to choose? We must entrust the door of ages to one who is worthy. One who guides us to peace of mind. One who acts as a beacon to our lost souls. By the power of that human, that did not look like dragons. That looked like a centaur and a bee and a squid. And this guy. And that thing. Monsters. No. Guardians of this divine dragon. First, allow me to express my gratitude. Thank you for choosing me. But let me ask you this one question first. Why have you chosen me? Saltar, Emperor of Grand Velas. Your rule in the human world is legendary. But you know in your heart that such words amount to nothing. And there's another thing. It's something you know all too well. The pain that war causes. The door to a new age will not be opened by one with weakness in their heart. It is true of us monsters as well. The door to a new age. Listen well and know what is in the heart of a divine dragon. Monsters. It's starting. Bleh. The heart of a divine dragon. Are these its thoughts? Papalios. To save his boy. Freaking Star Destroyer with trees on it. Mission impossible. Echo, I believe we'll need to find out what sort of moves the Empire's been making here. I'm with you on that indeed. I'd like to get as much information as possible. Well said, Tycho. We'll send a spy to the Empire then. I'm clever. Hold on there, I'll bring in some spies who are willing to die a noble death for the cause. Here they are. It is I, Don Juan. I'll be able to get the ladies to tell me what they know. Leave them to me. I'm just one of the crew members. I'm scared to do this, actually. Syntac, huh? Me? This will be a dangerous mission. In fact, it could even be deadly. Make your choice, Bew. If you resent this decision at all, dear spy candidates, you'll have to direct your resentment toward Bew. What? See if we can get Matt Light killed. Huh? What did you say? No, I don't put myself at risk. I am too famous for a job like this. Oh, Tycho do it. Make Tycho do it. Potato, no! Don't fly away, Potato. The dangerous mission has been accomplished successfully. What? Okay, the potato's back. It's been a while indeed. Make your report then. Brought you back a souvenir. It should come in handy indeed with your mate-signed armor research. Make your report then. Welcome home, no words of gratitude, nothing indeed. The Empire was an absolute mess. I was able to hide in a crowd during Big Speech. Indeed, nobody noticed I was there. The people of the Empire had gathered there. They were all worried about Emperor Saltar, who caught some sort of illness. Some of the Granvelosian generals seemed happy about Sautar's condition, though. Gudolf, who was on the right side of the stage, seemed particularly suspicious. Granvelos Empire, populated entirely by one guy. Abelios. Citizens of the Empire, Emperor Sautar has risked his own life to fulfill the legend of the divine dragons. He has now fallen ill, but there is no need to worry. Emperor Sautar has come to know what is in the heart of a divine dragon. The Emperor's wish is for a new age to arrive. We, of the Granvelos Empire, will be the champions of this new age. Oh dear. Sautar is now able to understand the hearts of divine dragons. Indeed, he has the same power as a yo-yo. What do you say again? Sautar's words. It was something to this effect. I plan to become the man spoken of in the legend without borrowing the powers of the princess. Sautar seems to have, by some method unknown to me, become able to know what's in our divine dragon's hearts. Indeed, it is clear that something is on the horizon, but I don't know any more than that. I continued with my spy work, snuck into the castle of Granvelos and found a stat. Granvelos Castle. Interior. Midday. Oh my. Did you see the way the Empire citizens trembled? And Palpelios, pathetic. If anyone deserves to be giving speeches here, it would be me, because the new age will be my age. Without our down now is my big chance. I will show the citizens of the Empire who has some real strength here. Look, I jumped on a chair. Emperor of Granvelos and ruler of the world. All of that authority, all of that power, it will all be mine. A coup. I'm ashamed to say this, but I had no weapon and would have been going up against 4 generals. I remained hidden. I will have my revenge on the battlefield, though. Indeed. Matlight and I both. That is all. Thus ends my report. I'm impressed you found out that much, but could you go over everything one more time? Because I wasn't paying attention. Then, give us your long-winded rundown of everything, please. There are still some things I haven't figured out yet. Emperor Sautar was able to find out what was in the heart of a divine dragon. How is that even possible? Knowing what was in the heart of a divine dragon seems to have crippled Emperor Sautar with some sort of illness. But once he's able to move again, he's sure to begin searching for the divine dragon. We have to hurry up and find the divine dragons before he does. This battle's about to get a whole lot more dangerous. The Empire's a total mess right now, but they could still turn things in a very bad direction for us. It hurts to think of it, but we made it this far, so we've got to keep trying. Oh, right. Maybe you could keep it brief, Tycho. Sautar seems to have, by some method unknown to me, become able to know what's in the divine dragon's hearts. Indeed, it is clear that something is on the horizon, but I don't know any more than that. We have to find the divine dragons before Sautar, and then begin rebuilding Khan. He fell out of the plane. Why did he fall out of the plane? Looks like somebody must have spotted Mooney flying back here. It's the Grand Velos Empire's secret weapon. That monster of the skies has flown our way. I'm looking. Come on ahead, Beer. Jump down. You need to shoot the dragons down there, don't you? I'm kind of busy. Can I... Dang it. Can't get off. Okay. Water's already pretty standardized. Let's get you a bunch of axes in your face. Okay, who else needs a pick-me-up here? You need some defense is what you need. Get your wisdom up where it needs to be. Okay, yeah, it turns you into a goopy dragon, but we're not going to let that stay that way. So I don't like the goopy dragons. Ooh, that's nice. We're gonna let you stay that way for a while. Actually, there's some other information I've kept hidden from you. Come with me to Princess Yo-Yo's room tonight. Okay. Okay. What can we do with you? A little bit of a pick-me-up. You always time to storm the enemy's secret weapon. With the dragons, it might be a hard battle. Begin the attack. I'm going to feed him a little bit first. failed. That was not something I expected to see happen. Actually, let's try this. How many does each Panacea cure? Okay, so just a couple. What about one of these? I can get that TIM all the way down to 0. One more. There we go. Let's rock. Okay, let's see how this is going for us. Persona. I have a rule against wearing dirty shoes on my ship. How dare you muck up these floors, you bastards! Mission for victory? Take down Persona. Oxeye. Poison lizard. Okay, so he's straight down that hallway to there. Are there any treasure chests or extra enemies I need to be aware of? That guy's over there. There's various goop. Poisonous swamp. Okay, let's see how we can do here. Does ice magic freeze the swamp? Double checking, of course. No, it does not. Okay. Bingo on view. Dance didn't do anything there. Let's see what Hellfire does then. Not bad, not bad at all. Nothing much you can do. Let's see what you can do over here. We could use twin heads to sort of clear things out a little bit. so the octopus doesn't take poison damage. That's good to know. That was a very powerful flame gaze. Oof. That was some damage there. Don't worry about that. Oh. Interesting. So the passageway closed. That's terrifying. They look like they might suffer damage from heal spells. They look undead. I don't know for sure, but they do look it. Dang. Go, Salamander. Let's try this real quick just to see what it does. Okay, so yeah, heal spell killed that guy. Heal spell also sterilized the poison swamp, which is interesting. Fire magic locked to close. Ice magic doesn't seem to have opened it. Thunder didn't open it. Can't move. Okay. I thought it didn't open it. Does fire open it? Nope. At least he can still hit people. That helps. Okay, so it opens up by like turns. So we're gonna go around is what we're gonna do. Let's see if that works. Ooh, a drain spell. I haven't seen one of those yet. Interesting. Hold off on using your field skills just to save some health. MP up and running. Okay, let's take a sec here and try and reconnect first. And we're back. Again. Let's get rid of some of that poison swamp we've been dealing with here. Okay, gotta go around because otherwise those walls will close in on us again. They're cracking down, they're taking 0 poison damage. Okay, Met Knight, time to show what you can do. No, we don't need to waste your thunder attack. Earth Smash. Earth Tower. Earth Pulse. Thump. Nice. Dusty. Earth grass drug. Okay, that worked, I guess. Ice magic. Okay, let's get through this thing here. Okay, let's see what these monsters look like up close. Oh. Rayman gone wrong. Damn, Salamander, you could have left some for everybody else. So rude. Main light out of everybody's way, if you please. Twinhead, do you have anything to do? Not really. Okay, yeah, so they close off effectively. Every other turn. Can't reach anything anyway. You can't do anything, poor guy. Head over here and see if you can help us out a little bit. Not bad, money. Kraken taking 0 damage still. Well, that's just mean. A lot going on here. Salamander, what are you up to? A little refresh action. Not bad at all. Attack these guys and see what happens. Boom, dusted. Well done. You got this, Winnie. Roast them. Just walk. It'll be faster to go this way, even with. Oh, I lose a turn every time. I'm already over here. Yeah, you can skip it if he's going to take 0 damage every time. Just seems irrelevant. What's at the little area down there? Can I do something there? Seems like I might be able to. But is the healing ready turn the swamp to like sludge? This weird alien ship design is freaking me out somewhat. Guess it's not too bad. We're back with the dragons. Yeah, thank you for the heart, me, Dylan Howard. It went, stream went down for a second there because the internet went down. Luckily I was recording, so the whole thing will manage to get up on the archive. It's just frustrating. Poison hit ain't gonna do anything, so let's try ice. You don't play modern games? I play tons of modern games, but I randomly streamed the 3 Super Nintendo Star Wars games at some point. The first time I really streamed on TikTok. And then people were like, you should play more Super Nintendo games. I was like, okay. So then I just started streaming a bunch of Super Nintendo games. But, yeah. I played Metroid Prime 4 this morning. Not on stream, because I don't have a setup for that right now, but I played it. And, I'm working the idea of setting up sort of a roadblock thing where once a month people could just say, you know what, do something else, and I'll play a GameCube game or a modern game or something older, whatever. It's all supposed to be fun. The Super Nintendo games thing is just a fun little checklist challenge of games I always meant to play. I just like games. I beat a game called Egging On fairly recently. That was an interesting experience. I wonder if I do like this. Oh, it's a direct hit. Okay, can't do anything with that. End a turn. The only Super Nintendo games I can play are Earthbound, and I'm going to give Chrono Trigger a try later on. Those are both fantastic games. Chrono Trigger, I think, has aged better than Earthbound, in my opinion, but I think there are plenty of Super Nintendo games that stand up. And plenty that fall down. But I'd always heard good things about Bahamut Lagoon, so I'm going to give this one a try, because I've never seen it played or played it myself. And I especially think, I don't think I can handle other Super Nintendo games. They're too old for me. A lot of them, yeah. I think if you didn't grow up playing games of this style, or if you aren't familiar with the tropes and how they kind of run, I can see them being a little opaque. But I still think a lot of them hold up. I mean, if not at least the Nintendo first-party games. Zelda, Mario, Metroid. Okay, you're gonna get stuck in a wall, Barkley. That was worth a shot. There's nothing there. Yeah, see. But there are still some that are simple and easy to get a hold of. And some that are still re-released today. I mean, all the Street Fighter games, they get re-released every generation. Gotta wait till my healer gets here so I can do something. Yeah, Earthbound is interesting. Super Punch-Out is pretty straightforward. Easy to grasp, even no matter how familiar you are with most things, while still providing a challenge if you don't know it at all. Like if you're brand new to it, it can be incredible. It can be hard in a really fun way. But yeah, some of the games are pretty obtuse and they don't control as well as you might be used to if you played, like, not even just played modern games, but play games that are sort of emulating 16-bit games. The control is usually smoother, the sound is better. So it can be tough to compare those, because they kind of try to get the vibe of a 16-bit game, but they don't really limit themselves in the same way some of these ones are. But Earthbound is great. I don't hold Earthbound as highly as some people do, but I would never say it was a bad game. I would say the story doesn't hit till you get to the end. And I would say Pooh doesn't matter to the entire narrative. He doesn't do anything, he just shows up right at the end and doesn't do anything, which I find kind of silly. I think some of the twists in the story are not earned, but it's still a phenomenal experience and worth playing. It's like the enemy and monster designs and the dialogue and stuff in Earthbound is so good. And the characters are just so weird. And you have that Blues Brothers knockoff that you meet in Tucson. What games do you think are better than Earthbound? Well, are you limiting it strictly to games that are role-playing games like Earthbound, or are you limiting it to any game? Because I would put, even if you just go to like the Nintendo Switch online Super Nintendo games, I would say Wild Guns is better. I would say I like Breath of Fire more because it feels more of a straightforward kind of grindy RPG. It's not as quirky and humorous as Earthbound, but I'd say Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Super Mario World. I don't know that I'd say F-Zero is better than Earthbound. Final Fantasy 4, 6, 5, I like those better than Earthbound. Chrono Trigger, obviously, is one of the best games ever made. Secret of Mana is a ton of fun. Trials of Mana is also really fun. I didn't like Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest too much, but I could see having a lot of fun with it. But I particularly did not. It was okay. I really like shoot 'em ups, so I would tend to put those kind of on a pedestal a little bit. I'm not going to say that they're better than Earthbound. I mean, as far as writing goes, Earthbound might be one of the best written games on the Super Nintendo. I don't think any of the beat 'em ups on the Super Nintendo, as much as I love them, would hold up against Earthbound. Maybe Captain Commando or the Final Fight 3, but beat 'em ups in general aren't going to age as well as some other game types. I'm trying to think of some of the other games I've gone through on here that might be applicable, but I mean, I really like the 7th Saga, but I acknowledge the flaws of the game itself. It is very grind heavy, very hard, to the point of being unfair at points. Illusion of Gaia is up there for well-written games. Soul Blazer is a phenomenal experience. The first time through, Soul Blazer is great. Uniracers is a really good experience and worth taking on. Secret of Evermore is quirky, kind of like Earthbound, but I don't think it plays as well. It's got that sort of silly, self-referential humor. Characters acknowledging that they're doing ridiculous things. Sparkster was great. I'm curious, because if I use the drug spell on these guys, the Live Alive remake that came out very recently is an incredible experience. The way you sort of pick a main character from a group without realizing you're doing it is great. The Donkey Kong Country games, they're a little rough to look at now, but they're still really fun to play, and the way they're constructed, where every level has a different, unique sort of hook to it, really propels you forward as you go through them to see, what the hell's coming next. All three of those Donkey Kong Country games are just very solid. Magical Drop is an arcade classic. If you want to try that one. It's just a match 3 game, but it has fun art and weird characters, and it's silly. And that's important, I think. From time to time, it's important to play something silly. If you want to go a little more in depth, The Lost Vikings on the Super Nintendo is a classic from Blizzard. Very cool. Out of This World, which is available on most systems and most services, like I think it's on Steam, PlayStation, it's just about everything. Out of This World or Another World, depending on where you're playing it. Has a sort of legendary point-and-click nature to it. Very respected game, and worth trying out if you've never played something. There's nothing quite exactly like it. Star Fox can be rough. I wouldn't recommend someone who didn't grow up with Super Nintendo games play Star Fox so much. The Disney platformers are usually pretty good, but they can be hard. I played through Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast on here, and Aladdin is definitely better, but Beauty and the Beast is still really good. And then The Lion King is classic for how hard it is. Jeez, mummies, knock it off. Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, Mega Man X3. Classics. I'm sure there are others, but those are the ones that kind of pop out into my head offhand. It's only like 20 or a couple dozen games, but still, there are tremendous experiences on just about every platform. There's even an Atari game or two that I would play again. And those don't hold up graphically or gameplay-wise at all, but they try. That's to be respected. I wonder if that Yara's Revenge, remake prequel thing ever came out. I don't remember. Yo-Yo, I need you down there doing, work. Can you just do something else? Oh, hey, thank you so much, Evil Pearly. I appreciate that. Evil Pearly just followed me on the purple one. So there's a little cheer when they do that. Yay! Yeah, Live Alive is a phenomenal experience. I would recommend everybody give it a try. I went with the former thief martial artist character for my main, but I could see all of them being interesting and fun. They all had different things to contribute, and that was very cool. Gotta get your earth magic up, buddy. Oh, thank you, Burley. I appreciate you coming over. I don't know why my internet went down, but sometimes it just does that at specific times of day or night. Mummy's alive! I know you're not gonna cast an earth spell, but it'd be nice if you tried. One of the really fun things about Live Alive as you play through it is that each of the characters that you inhabit, their section plays totally differently. Like, really different. It is insane. Like, the little robot guy in the future has... Oh, thank you, Full Metal Ninja. But like the little robot guy in the future has no combat, and then the ninja has an entire stealth thing going on where you can vastly different outcomes depending on how stealthy you are. And the Western guy has a whole town defense thing you have to go through. It's very cool. What are you at, Persona? Oh my goodness, Full Metal Ninja is subscribed. I think that's the first time someone's done that. I appreciate that so much. That's so nice. Persona has HP question mark. That sounds like a fight I'm not allowed to win. Yeah, it's engaged nonetheless. Oh wait, I need Yo-Yo down here to heal me first. But yeah, Live Alive it's a great experience. I tried the regular Super Nintendo version, but if you watch my the little outro video I play where I go through everything I've played so far, you might notice that Live Alive is the remake. And I'm fine with that. Okay, let's engage. Oh my gosh. He doesn't look like a Dragon Ball Z character. He looks like a Dragon Ball GT character. I don't appreciate that at all. Oh wait, let's see what these grumples are. Fire grumple. Water grumple. So we are going to earth pulse these people. Wait, you're going to do the bottom one so that when I do the tower it hits both of them and hopefully knocks them out. Yar. Okay, that worked. Dang! Where have you been, dude? Doing some damage, okay. Yeah. But Live Alive was a great experience, and then one of the other games I played recently was the remake of Baten Kaitos. See if I can get Yo-Yo down here first. No, there's no way. She can't cover that ground. You can't move through the goop. The game doesn't let you. I cannot get through the groove, through the goop. Move, Barney, move. Not that way. It's like I can take care of the poison swamp, but I can't walk through it at all. I can make it so it won't hurt me. It's the best I can do. Okay, go, potato, go. The hard part when I go through and edit all this later is going to be piecing together the different parts where the internet broke. Hey, Twin Head. Okay, Twin Head, we need to heal you up a little bit. Can I use an item to heal Twin Head? I can't. I can't use items to heal the dragon. That's fascinating. Also kind of sucks. Actually, let's get Lukia back up to fighting shape. Now we can engage. Oh, he must have had over 10,000, so it didn't know how to display it. Rawr. Actually, no, he doesn't look like a Dragon Ball GT character. He looks like one of the aliens, the alien teenagers from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The old cartoon. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm hitting you with earth attacks, but I really need earth, like, items so I can level up my dragons. Ah, my role in this is over. Diamond jackets. Okay. Fantastic. Everyone gained a ton of experience. Nobody died. The fun thing about games like this that have so many systems at work is they are impossible to balance. So if you think about it for more than like a couple of minutes, usually you can break them wide apart. For example, one, I can do all the side quests I want, which is fun, so I can get all the items I want. I can feed the dragons all I want. If I were to just sit down and do it, I could have all of these dragons, unstoppable, indestructible machines by the end of mission 1 or 2. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to do constant forward progress. I'm really nervous. You go first, Bew. What a nice fragrance indeed. Don't leave me alone. Ah! Bew. Sorry. It's not my intention, I swear. Tycho made me do it. Why are you here this late at night? Oh dear. Wait, Bew, we should go somewhere we can see the sky. Let's go out on the terrace. Yeah! Not sure how much I like her sprite's weird coquettish pose that it does. I have to rob the piano first. Dang it, nothing in the piano. What kind of Final Fantasy game is this when they don't have items in the piano? There we go. Hornet told me something. He said that this part of the Fahrenheit is the spot that's closest to the sky. Look, the sky seems so close you could reach out and grab it. Don't do that. You will fall. You remember things when you look up at the sky. I remember all sorts of things. I've always looked up at the sky whenever I felt lonely. The truth is, I wish I could see it even closer. You would like to go to space, is that it? What do you think will happen to us in the future? I wonder if I could. It's fighting all of these worries. I wish I could just go back to those days when I didn't know anything at all. Time's just an hourglass glued to a table. Wait indeed. I'm sorry to interrupt. I really am. God damn it, your timing bites. There's something I must tell you. We made a promise in Granville's castle from one man to another. I kept something to myself earlier. It was information concerning Princess Yo-Yo. I'm going to make an exception and let you hear what it was, Beau. When I left General Goodall's room, I went deeper into Granville's castle. I encountered someone in a small room there. It was General Palpalios. Granville's castle. Interior. Night. Who's there? You. I know I've seen that mustache before. Indeed, I am a traveler, a merchant on the battlefield. And I seem to have stumbled into the wrong room. Indeed. I do remember encountering someone with a habit of saying that same thing as well. I'm certain indeed that this is the first time we've met, General Palpalios. It matters not, traveler. Please do come in. I was in the mood to chat with someone, in any case. I was thinking about a woman, one who headed off to a faraway place. You must know how I feel, right? Indeed, I feel that I do understand. My wife went to a faraway place as well. I see, and I'm sure you still can't bring yourself to forget her, can you? Indeed. Name is Lean. I haven't ever forgotten about her. Though I must say, I was a fool indeed. I often think back to that day. Sometimes I wonder if one of these days I might not remember her quite as clearly. I envy you, in a way. Such is life, I suppose. All right then, traveler, you may go. Wait. Traveler, would you hear me out? If on some lagoon you encounter the rebel army, pass them a message for me. It's for one of the girls accompanying them. Her name is Yo-Yo. Tell her that I will forget about her. I will do that indeed. Traveler, we will meet again. I pray that it will not be on the field of battle, sir. Farewell to you. Nice. They got complexities going on with the villains of the story. I like that. Now I gotta go back up on the terrace. Let's leave it at that for now. But you didn't notice anything, did you? About Princess Yo-Yo's eyes, I mean. You are ruining my storyline, Tycho. You son of the bitch. Oh dear. It's like a Mario RPG thing. Well, that's awkward. ladies and gentlemen, it is past 2 in the morning. We have had 3 internet failures while doing this, so I'm going to have to assemble this into some sort of full playthrough later on. But thank you everybody who came by. Thank you everybody who stopped in. And thank you to everybody who's subscribed on the Purple app. That's fantastic. I appreciate that so much. Everybody have a good night. Get some sleep.